Hello YouTube, I hope everyone is fine. Sending you much love wherever you are. Today I want to talk about a topic, drinking from your own fountain. What is this fountain I'm talking about? This fountain is the God that is in you. This fountain is your essence. This fountain is what makes you who you are. This is what makes you a real man. This is what differentiates you from a female. And that is your seed. The more you retain, the more you gain, the more you know who you are, the more you come to the realization of the nature of who you are. The nature of a real man is to set a standard, is to set a legacy, is to become a legend, a legacy. That's the nature of a real man. He doesn't want to do it. He don't have to want to do it, but it is his nature to lead. It is his nature to ask questions. It is his nature to rebel against things that are not going the way it should be. But because some few people who think that they own this world, they want to take control of you, they want to control you. They start introducing things and promoting things that will make you lose your essence, that will make you not realize who you are. And that's why they always promote all this music, all this female, so you can be. And all these doctors telling you things that are not supposed to, lying onto you, making you think that it is normal to jack off. Once you do all these things, you are losing your essence. When you're jacking off, you're losing your essence. You don't know who you are. You become feminized. The goal of the people who think they own this world, their goal is to feminize you. But this world does not belong to anyone. The world belongs to God. He have given it unto you, so you have a right to live a free life in this world. You don't have to depend on the government rules. You don't have to be on the government standard. You set your own standard as long as it is right. Everybody knows what is right. If you have your mind, your conscience, you know what is right. Anything you do to somebody that the person will not like it, anything that when somebody do it to you, you will not like it. So you don't have to do it to any other person. That is how to know what is right and wrong. You already know it. But these people just want you to think that they own you. They think they want to set a standard for you, tell you how to live your life. No. They tell you what to do, what to eat and what not to eat, what to put in your body and what not to put in your body. That is not the goal. That is not the life of a real man. A real man who knows who he is, sets his own reality, lives in his own reality. He doesn't compete himself with anybody. He only competes with his own self. He wants to be better than who he was yesterday. That's a real man. A real man is not jealous. When you see a man being jealous or comparing himself with any other person, the man have been feminized. He's a feminine. Now he wants validation from people. Real men don't even need your validation. They just do their thing and go their way. They don't care who you are. Real men are not arrogant, but all they know is that they set their own standard, they set their own reality. And if you don't return, you cannot know all these things. You start living like a female. You need validation. You want to be loved. You don't need to be loved. I'm telling you, as a man, you don't need to be loved. What you need as a man is to love your own self. When you love your own self, that is when you can love. I always tell you, you cannot give what you don't have. You first love who you are, love yourself, build yourself, develop yourself to whatever you want. That is when you cannot give love to people. That is when you cannot expect love from people. But if you don't love yourself, no matter how people show you love, you can't even feel it. Because you, the man in the mirror, does not even love himself. That is where you're supposed to start first. So their goal is to dumb you down, to feminize you. That's why they're promoting all this female, promoting all this music, all these doctors speaking, telling you everything every day to make you think that it is cool to jack off every day. It is not cool. I'm here to tell you that you need to retain your essence as a man. Be who you are. Rise up as a man. Because if you keep jacking off, you'll be feminized. You can't even know your purpose on it. You will just be living. You will just be living life just like a female. And that is not what it's supposed to be. A man is not just supposed to live. A man is supposed to be creative. You're supposed to lead. You're supposed to set path. Set your own reality. Like I always said, that's the nature of a man. You're not supposed to be weak. You're supposed to set standard, not people setting standard for you, tell you this is how you should live your life, this is what you should put in your body. No. A real man knows what is right for him. So I'm sharing with you right now is that if you have been deceived by all these people, learn now to understand that it is not the right way. The right way is to retain as a man, retain for a purpose, and know who you are as a man. The more you retain, the more you gain, and the more you become clear in your mindset, your mental clarity comes. You become clear in your mindset. You start seeing things differently, because when you keep jacking off, you start seeing things like a female. You always want to be validated, like I tell you. But real men don't need your validation. They just want to be better than who they were yesterday. And that's just the goal of a real man. To set a good standard for his children, his family. Not want to be like any other person. He wants to build a better society for the next generation. He wants to raise up the new generation to be in the right path and not competing with anybody. A real man is not scared of anything. He's not afraid. When you are drinking from your own fountain, you will not be depressed. There is no fear, because you are now living a fulfilled life. When you drink from a fountain, you see how life is fulfilled. You wake up every day with a new mindset. We are chasing your goal with a new mindset. You're not afraid of anything. You're not afraid of death. Because being afraid of death is a feminine character. Real men are not afraid of this. Real men wants to get to the end of everything. Wants to make sure everything is right the way it should be. But the people controlling you, they just want to keep you enslaved. Because you cannot cage a real man. That is the goal. You cannot cage a real man. You cannot force a real man to live in lie. But their goal is to make you to start living in life, living a fake life. You can't even see the light. You can't lead yourself. You want to depend on them. You want to depend on the government for your everything. No, I don't have a right to set things for you. You set your own standard. You become your own man. That is what it makes you to be. You stand up as a man. Real men go to war. Real men fight. Real men are not followers. But this video is not trying to make you feel like so you can be arrogant. No, you just set your standard. You know the right thing to do. That's what makes it, because I say you will start thinking different. You have mental clarity. You think right. You walk right. Whatever you're doing, you do it, because you don't have to do things against nature anymore. You start understanding that you are one with nature. You don't attach yourself to anything, because all these men who have been feminized, they attach themselves to things. They attach themselves to material things, and when they lose all these things, their life is gone. But a real man don't attach himself to anything. He's just who he is, because he understands that he is that God. The God that he's seeking for, it is in him. And when the goal is to activate the God that is in you. The moment you activate the God that is in you, it's over for them. It's over. Nobody can control you again. You are now you are like a tsunami, like I always say. You become unstoppable. But the moment you always give yourself in the jacking off to all this screen, to wherever, that's when you can be stopped. You understand? So whenever even if you have to do anything, if you have to give up your essence, it should be to procreate yourself, to bring another you into this world. If it is not bringing another you into this world, then transmutate your energy, transmutate it into other things. Build your kingdom, build your own reality. Become who you were created to be. You were not created to be ordinary. You were created to be something. That's why everybody have a different, a unique fingerprint. We are not all the same. We are different. So why would you want to live like somebody else? They set people as your standard. You want to be like them every day. The moment you always want to be like people, you have not started living life. The day you start living life is the day you wake up and say, man, I want to be myself. I want to create my own reality. That's when you start living life. And when you start it, you see how happy, how fulfilled you will be. You no longer be depressed about anything. Now you now understand the right thing to feed yourself. You don't understand the right thing to feed your mind. You understand the right thing to feed you in your stomach. But if you don't have your essence, everything they bring to you, you start feeding yourself. And when you feed yourself with all these things, the more you feed yourself with all these things, the more you lose your value as who you are. You can't even complete your assignment here on earth. You just become useless. So I hope this video is useful to you. Like this video, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more of this topic, because I'll be talking about this more often, because I want to let you know that the goal is to dumb you down as a man, but I'm here to help you, to make you understand that you can create your own reality. Nobody owes you anything. Everything you need to be who you are is within you. You can create your own reality. This topic I'm talking about have many subtopics. I can talk about this for a whole year and still tell you new things about this topic. This is a very great topic that you don't need to miss any of this video. Any of the subsequent video I'll be dropping about this. You'll be getting it and you can learn more about life. I will also teach you how you can also build your health through this practice. By drinking from your own fountain, build your own fountain, build your own life. When you build your fountain, you become the best version of yourself. Fear is gone, depression is gone, you start living like God. The purpose why God brought you into this earth is not for you to be led by anyone or be confused by anyone or be deceived by anyone. Because these days I see many things on the media, and I understand that these people think that men have lost their mind, and it's true. They have succeeded in dumbing many men down. Men start thinking like animal. What's the difference between you and animal? There is no difference anymore. You are not being controlled. No, you are not supposed to be controlled. You're not supposed to be controlled. You know the right thing to do. You know the right thing to put in your body. Nobody have to tell you do this, do that, do this. No. And I love you all. I hope this is useful to you. God bless you.